Hello YouTube, it's Keith Kevin Ken. I'm Kevin. How you doing today? You guys doing all right? Great. It's time again for another pocket dump deconstruction. Yeah, we do these all day, every day, every day. Except for I do them every day. Sundays I did. It's just staying on my phone. Oh, isn't that amazing? Um, I still have Sundays. I will uplink it once my internet comes, and that will happen tomorrow. I have my dates all screwed up. Today's Thursday, June 9th, 2016. I know a lot of you will see this some other time, some other month, some other year, some other day. But that's when I'm recording it. We do this every day. We get together every single day to look at my pocket dump. Yep, and then we deconstruct it. It's kind of fun. At the end of the day, we just caress and love the knives. And that's what this is all about. What you see right there, that's in my pockets all day today. I threw it on my desk, rearranged it all nice and everything, took a picture of it and posted it on my Instagram. The Instagram is at Keith Kevin Ken. At Keith Kevin Ken. Come on, join the feed. Oh man, I promise you'll see a whole bunch of knives, not lives, a whole bunch of knives. Starts early in the morning with the first cup of coffee. It ends late night, right before I go to bed. You'll see all kinds of stuff on the Instagram. So why don't you come follow me at Keith Kevin Ken. Now let's take a look at the pocket dump. My watch today, it is, if I had to sell all of my watches, I would, and could only keep one, I would keep this one. It's simple. It's manual. It's classy. It's thin. It's easy. I like it. Everything I like. Classy and simple. There's nothing simple about a Cuban cigar, and that's what makes it so nice. As you smoke it down, each layer is a little bit different. And it tastes different. It's strong or not too strong. Everything's different. It's a complex cigar, and that's why I love them. This is the cigar I'm going to smoke to celebrate the end of today, the end of Thursday. It's the Juan Lopez. Man, can't wait to smoke it. That's the great thing about Cuban cigars, and a lot of other cigars too. I know that. But I've been on a Cuban cigar phase lately. Really complex. Let's see. Let's talk about, you guys know it's my favorite pen. It really is. It's the Shown Design pen. This happens to be the brass one. I love it because it'll change colors as it ages. Oh man, they're all about 1.8 ounces to 2 ounces. Oh, it's just nice. This is my newest one. I have a titanium one. I have a steel one that is DLC coated. Oh man, it's just, this to me, and of course anyone can use it. And I'm not sexist at all, but I am a man. And I feel really manly with a lot of great stuff in my pockets. Again, you notice, great materials, simple but classy. The oh man, it's blended Scotch today. Here's one of my vintage Coach thin wallets. The coin today, let me get some shade. The coin today is a 2012 Australian Kookaburra coin. I always carry a lucky silver coin in my pocket like my grandfather did. This is a 1 ounce coin. It seems a little smaller. It is because it's thicker, double in size, thickness than usual, but still 1 ounce silver. Let's talk about our knives. It's an all Spyderco carry. That's rare for me. This is my Smithson journal, little pocket journal. Usually I mix and match a lot. I didn't today. I just was feeling this. And also, you guys notice all week long, I haven't used any Chris Reeve knives. I haven't used a lot of the newer, except one of these are newer because of the case it's in. A lot of the newer Spydercos or any of my Microtech automatics. The reason is we reached our goal of 500. I am going through my most expensive case, which includes 48 Chris Reeve knives, 11 Microtech out the front, and 24 of some of my newer Spydercos, all in this one 1550 case. You should check it out. I have part 1 and 2. It's already up. It's very popular. You should go. I go through all 48, half of them in part 1, the other half in part 2 of my Chris Reeve knives. I am today going to finish recording either one part or 2, depending on how much it takes, and finish up that. That should be posted overnight. So you guys can take a look at the end of what I promised we would do once we hit 500. Now the goal is 1,000 subscribers. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do all 400 plus of my Spydercos. But let's talk about this. I went off on a little tangent, but I want you guys to thumb this up or subscribe so we can reach that new goal of 1,000. I was saying that because I also made a promise to myself not to use any knives in that case until after I present that case to you guys in its entirety. And that's why it's an incentive for me to get done what I promised you guys I would get done. So I'm using my other cases, and as my son told me, boo-hoo. You can't use those knives, but you have 3 other Pelican cases to use. You're not strapped for knives. That's what you get for raising a smart aleck. Anyway, let's get back to the knives. Sorry for the rant or whatever it's called. My keychain knife is the very first Spyderco tag knife. This was the first collaboration with Serge Pachenko. Spyderco went on the following year to do 2 more dog tag knives with Serge. This is the first one. I really like the multicolor, the bluish green with the blue. This is titanium right here. This is the guard that stops you from getting cut. It is a slip joint knife. It is, when closed, the exact dimensions of a dog tag, a regular dog tag. You can wear it around your neck. I use it as a keychain knife. Serge Pachenko, just a creative, wonderful designer and knife maker, has some custom tags, and that's why Spyderco worked with him. I have all 3 of them. You've probably seen them. If you haven't, check out the playlist. But they have a carbon fiber version and a blacked out version. I love this because they did not skimp on the steel, even though this is a small dog tag knife. For me, a keychain knife. It's S30V steel, which is really nice. Stonewash blade. Man, it is sharp as you know what. It is a slip joint knife. But, just put your finger right here. You're not going to cut down a tree with this thing. But it stops it from going forward. It does have a pretty strong spring in it too. But I love these because it just naturally, you just put your finger in the hole like that. And it's really wonderful. That's the Spyderco collaboration with Serge Pachenko. That's the dog tag. That's the first one. And I love that colorful profile. I love throwing my keys on my desk or on a bar. And people always want to know what it is. Most of the time, they can't even make it out that it's a knife until I extend it. Or they try extending it. And I grab it from them before they cut off their finger. Classic, classic, classic. Yeah, my medium carry. This is the Serge. Man, that is so smooth. You know, a good made knife, whether it's a mid-tech, a custom, or a production knife, when it's good, you know it's good because it just feels better. It does, especially when it has good materials. But man, when you have an excellent knife that's smooth as butter, this is the Sage 2, and it is smooth as butter. The Sage, there are 4 Sages. The 5th should be released sometime this year. It's 2016 as I record this. The Sage series honors great knife makers who have invented locks for folders. This one, Sage 2, is for Chris Reeve and his integral lock, which is really nice. So it's all titanium. Great. The lock is unbelievable. It's smooth. And the thing about the Sage series is all of the knives have the exact same profile. So they all look like this. They have the Spyderco kind of, not trademark, but you know, that leaf blade, Spyderco blade. They all are the same size. The blade is like 3 inches. This is 3-inch blade. They all do S30V steel, all of them. They all have the wire clip. The only difference is that the scales, the handle, is made of different things. Sage 1 is carbon fiber. This is titanium. Sage 3 is also carbon fiber. Sage 4 has Arizona ironwood and a steel bolster as the handle. Sage 5 is going to be carbon fiber as well. Again, everything else looks the same. Still S30V, but the lock that Spyderco's doing, for the first time, they're honoring themselves, and they're going to have that compression lock. You're familiar with the compression lock if you're familiar with that Paramilitary 2. It's just a wonderful lock. Anyway, this is the most classic, the most familiar. This is on most folks' top 10 all-time production knives. That's the Sage 2. It is a perfect carry. That's my medium carry. I'm really going kind of small tonight, and I mean today, and really light too. You know why it's light? Because the large knife is a brand new Spyderco Manix 2, that dark blue lightweight knife. And that dark blue lightweight knife is sporting a wonderful S110V steel. Yeah, it's part of that new lineup of production knives from Spyderco. They got all their favorites, the Native, they've got the Paramilitary 2, the Manix, and they put on S110V steel. Hello, I didn't stutter. S110V steel. And in this case, it's Manix, which is a wonderful knife. Lightweight, and I've got this super steel on it. I just love it. FRN scales, that's fiberglass reinforced nylon. You guys know I say it feels like super plastic to me. I love the Manix, and I love the lock. Just a great lock right there. Anyway, that's the Manix 2 with that S110 steel, that 3-inch blade. I'm teaming that up with the Sage 2 all tie with that Chris Reeve integral lock, 3-inch blade. Oh, I'm sorry. The Manix has a 3.4-inch blade. Did I say 3? I'm sorry. 3.4-inch blade. Also has that Spyderco leaf blade. The Manix was designed by, Eric Lasser. Sal, the founder's son. Eric, this is really a classic. The Manix with another classic, Sage 2, and then, of course, the keychain knife is the tag. That, my friends, is my carry. That's the deconstruction. That's what I made all purty. Took a picture of and posted on Instagram at Keith Kevin King. But you know what? This ain't Instagram. No, this is our YouTube channel. And this right here is the Robert Carter Generalist. It's number 9. It's only my second custom. I only have 2 customs. I'm getting close to 500 knives, and I only have 2 custom knives. People ask me why I don't have more customs. I love custom knives, don't get me wrong. 2 reasons really. Every time I get ready to do a custom, I just don't have the patience. When I have the money, I can't get on anyone's list. If I got on a list, I have to wait. I don't like waiting. When I have the money, I like to pull the trigger. Also, once I handle a custom, I keep saying I need to get rid of all my knives and just get customs. But I really don't like waiting. I just don't like what you have to do to get custom knives. Also, when I see the custom prices, because usually the only way to get them is on the secondary market because everyone's books close, I could probably get 2 Chris Reeve knives. And you know, I like Chris Reeve knives. At some point I'll do more customs, but I'll tell you, my experience with this custom was just the best experience ever. I hear that that's the experience and why people love custom knives and working with makers. Robert Carter was just great. I don't know him at all, but I follow him on Instagram, and about a year and a half ago, he posted a quick auction because someone had bailed on this wonderful knife, and I was lucky enough to get it. He emailed me the next day, congratulated me, and then proceeded while he's saying, hey, you know what? For the money you paid, I want to change out your clip. I just have a plain old clip. So he went, he prepared this wonderful clip. He kept sending me pictures of it. And oh man, what a gentleman. Man, oh man, oh man. So this is number 9. That's how number 9 got into my hands with that wonderful clip. Of course, this is a wonderful titanium scales. He calls it the Generalist after a bird Generalist. I thought it was because it's an EDC knife, so it's, for general use. Acid stonewash blade that I just love. 3.4 inches. Man, of course it's smooth. Of course it's wonderful. And I understand why people love custom knives. I would buy from him, but you can't get on his list all the time because he treated me so well and I was such a stranger. Again, with this sheep's foot, this knife got away. I wanted to carry it today, but then I decided, let's do an all Spyderco carry and let's do a lighter one. So instead of this as my big carry, I went with the Manix 2 with that S110V steel. Hey, you guys, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for watching. I really enjoy having you guys to talk to every single day. Sorry I went off the rails a couple of times on this one. Tomorrow, Friday, June 10th, for some reason I thought it was today, I'm going to get in the evening, I'm going to get my, or late afternoon, get my internet increased by 1,000. And so I'll be posting better. I'll be on a schedule and share that with you guys, and I'll post more. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time with these videos. If you enjoy these and the knives, please thumb them up. They keep me going every single day. Also, don't forget, if you're watching and you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. All of us are trying to get to 1,000 so we can be in Spyderco heaven, because I'll tell you, in my Pelican 1600 case, that's my biggest Pelican case, and there are some of the biggest classics from Spyderco that you've ever seen, and I'm so proud to have them. Of course, I don't carry them, so it'll be the first time on video. I really enjoy you guys. Thank you very much. You guys have a perfect day. Keep your pockets full. It's fun, that's why. Just keep them full. Goodbye.